I'm going to start question number 2 of exercise 6.3. Now in this question we have, without doing calculation, find the numbers which are surely not perfect square. Okay. Now here from 1 to 10 all perfect square number is given, like 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. In this way 10 square is 100. Now here we can see that all the perfect square number ends with 0, 1, 4, 9, then 6, then 5, and these all are repeated 1, 4, 9, 6. So that means if the perfect square number ends with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9, then we can say that there is a possibility of being a perfect square. Okay, but the number ends with 2, 3, 7, 8, then it cannot be a perfect square. Okay, so here in the first part we have 153, and 153 ends with 3, so we can say that this is not a perfect square. So we will write 153 is not a perfect square, as the number ending with 3. Okay. Now in the next number we have 257, in which 7 is there at ones place, and as I said, if 2, 3, 7, 8 is there at ones place, then we can surely tell that the number will not be a perfect square. But if the number ends with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9, then there is a possibility of being a perfect square. So here, since the number ends with 7, so this is not a perfect square, so we will write 257 is not a perfect square number, as the number ending with 7. Okay. Now the next part we have 408, in which 8 is there at ones place, so we can say that if the number ends with 8, then it is surely not a perfect square. So we will write 408 is not a perfect square number, perfect square, as it is ending with, as the number ending with 8. Okay. Now in the last part we have 441, in which 1 is there at ones place. Now what I said here, like if the last digit is 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9, then there is a possibility of being a perfect square. So it can be a perfect square, as this number does not end with 2, 3, 7, 8, so it can be a perfect square. So we will write this is a perfect square number. Okay, as it ends with 1. So here question is, here we will have to find that without doing any calculation, find the numbers which are surely not perfect square. So here the answer will be 1, 2 and 3. Why? Because these numbers are ending with 3, 7, 8, which is not a perfect square. So answer will be 1, 2 and 3. Okay. Now in the next question we have, find the square root of 100 and 169 by the method of repeated subtraction. Now as you know that the sum of first n odd natural number is n square, so that means every perfect square number, if I take a number say 25, can be expressed as a sum of odd numbers which starts from 1. So here 25 can be expressed, 25 can be written as 5 square. So 5 square means 25 can be expressed as a sum of 5 odd numbers. So 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. which you have done before, right? Now here we have to find the square root of 100 and 169 by the method of repeated subtraction. Means we will have to subtract from 100 and we will have to take all odd numbers to subtract. Okay, and in this way we will have to find the square root of 100. So we will start from 100. So 100 minus 1. Here we will have to take all odd numbers to subtract. Okay, so 100 minus 1 is 99. Now 19, from 99 we will have to subtract next odd number. After 1 is 3, so 99 minus 3 is 96. Now from 96 we will have to subtract the next odd number, which is 5. So 5 to 6 is 1, so here will be 91. So 90, now after 5 is 7, so 7 should be subtracted from 91, so we'll have 84. So here we are taking all odd numbers to subtract, and whatever numbers we are getting, from that numbers we have to subtract, and until and unless we get 0 we will have to continue. Okay, so here so 84 minus, we have next odd number is 9, so 9 to 14 is 5, so it will be 7. Okay, now from 75 we will subtract 11 because 11 comes after 9. So 1 to 5 is 4 and 1 to 7 is 6. So now 64 we have next. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. After 11 we have 13. 13 is the next odd number after 11, right? So 3 to 4 is 1 and 1 to 6 is 5. So again we'll take 51. Now the next odd number we have 15. Now 5 to 11 is 6 and here will be 1 to 2 to 5 is 3. Now 36 minus, we have 17 after 15. So we are taking all odd numbers to subtract, always remember. Okay, now 7 to 16 is 9, so here will be 1. Now 19 minus 19, here after 17 is 19, so 19 minus 19 is 0. Now here we have got 0. So after how many steps we have got 0? See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So after 10 step we have got 0. That means the square root of 100 will be. Now in the next part we have 169. Okay, so we will have to find the square root of 169. So again we will take the odd numbers to subtract. So we'll start from 1. So 169 minus 1, it's 168. Now 168 minus 3, it's 3 to 8 is 5, so 165. So 165 minus 5 is 160. Now 160 minus 7, because 7 comes after 5, so 7 to 10 is 3, 6 will be 5, so it will be 153. So now 153 minus 9, because after 7 9 comes, so 9 to 14 is 4, 9 to 13 is 4, 5 will be 4, so it will be 1. Now 144, now 11 will be subtracted from 144, so 1 to 4 is 3, 1 to 4 is 3, so it will be 133. Now next 133 minus 13, okay, 3 minus 3 is 0, 1 to 3 is 2 and then 1. Now 120 minus 15, after 13 15 comes, so 5 to 10 is 5, so 2 will be 1, so 1 minus 1 0, so it will be 105. Now 105 minus 17, 7 to 15 is 8, this will be 9, 10 will be 9, so 1 to 9 is 8, so it will be 88. Okay, now 88 minus 19, so 9 to 18 is 9, 8 will be 7, so 1 to 7 is 6. Okay, now 69 minus after 19 is 21, so 1 to 9 is 8 and 2 to 6 is 4. Now 48 minus 23, 3 to 8 is 5 and 2 to 4 is 2. Okay, now so after 23 25 comes and 25 minus 25 is 0. So here after how many steps we have got the 0, we need to count this number of steps. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. So after 13 step we have got 0. So the square root of 169 will be 13. Okay, so this is one of the way of finding square root by repeated subtraction. Okay, thank you students.